Hello guys, it is Gladiator and welcome back to another Bee Swarm Simulator video. It is finally that I have come back to record a Bee Swarm video and a YouTube video as a whole. And this is my return, guys. Welcome back. Hello. I appreciate it if you stood with me for this long time. And I'm back, guys. Today I'm going to be bringing you a brief update on what I've been doing and a recap of what previously, how I've been going with Bee Swarm and all the updates, everything related as a whole. So we're gonna review everything, and before I get into this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It's been a while. I very strongly appreciate everyone who stuck around for the whole duration of the time I was gone from the platform. But I'm back and here to stay now because I've gotten the courage, or more like just the motivation to record again, and hopefully I can maintain this for a while. So essentially, there's a lot to go over. So the last time I probably done an official Bee Swarm video was like when I was a level 12 hive. And as you can see, quite a lot has changed since then, my friends. Yes, I have indeed gotten pretty far in this game. I did not step down at all. I have not quit this game whatsoever since the last video I recorded. So I've been grinding very, very hard. And this is to the point I've gotten. And now we have Beastmas around the corner, so I'm not slowing down my progress at all. In fact, I'm increasing my gameplay per day. And this game has just not gotten boring at all for me. It is just, it's incredible how I managed to stay concentrated only on this game. I have not been doing anything else other than Bee Swarm in the last freaking 8 or 9 months. And here I am, guys. So I will break it down into kind of categories, Momtat, just by my commentary uh, of what I've been doing and what happened because in the past, because there's a lot to go over, and I'm gonna try to do it as briefly as I can, because my plan after this video is to start making daily videos on Bee Swarm, on tips and guides and what's new. Basically all that. Maybe like journey videos. We will see what comes to mind. I have some plans and ideas, but we'll just start off slow just to regain some attention. I'm back on my channel because it's been a while and I've lost a lot of viewers. And if you are back and if you will see this video, I very much appreciate that you are still here and stuck around after all this time, as it has been quite a while. Anyways, let's go into the video. So essentially, I barely have, and I have very vague, brief montages of what I've been doing in Bee Swarm over the past year. So the journey all starts somewhere at towards the end of January earlier this year. It was Beastmas, right the center of Beastmas. I was about a level 9 hive, so very poor player, and I was not a good player, and that's why I got all the motivation and courage, and I met COVID B. I've known him for years prior to that, but that's when I figured out he played Bee Swarm, and that's when the revolutionary decision came that we will partner and play the game for the rest of Beastmas. And this brought a lot of grind to me, and I just did not back down on this game. I kept on grinding. I even ended up doing Stick Bug Quest and Beastmas, which was we thought it was impossible. We grinded the Riley Bean Bucklebee quest for several days after we met up. And then from there, I got Discord, which is what changed everything. I managed to get Puff help. Not just help, I managed to associate myself with other people my level. Throughout the entire time, I had a lot of players along the way to accompany me. And I'm thinking of doing kind of a memorial tribute video in the future to everyone that's contributed to my Bee Swarm career on YouTube. Just a brief video of all the names to remember everyone who's helped out, because I certainly remember everyone, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you. This game has brought a huge impact on my life just because it's just a big part participating. And for that sole reason, I will need to make some sort of video thanking everyone who's included. So yeah, apart from that, let's continue on. And more or less what I was doing throughout Beastmas, I did not know about macroing, which is obviously huge. I was just really doing my own thing, just getting the quest done. I was not very far, and it wasn't until about March when I got the coconut canister, and that's when I got a lot better and I started getting more serious into the game. And then my next goal after I became Blue Hive, because I was mixed for a while, and I always was inspired by Blue Hives, and I wanted to become a Blue Hive because that was the central standard hive of Bee Swarm at that time. So that was my target. This was my target. I don't know if I was planning to go this far, but I was planning to get something related to this. And that's when I started grinding my way out of the mixed hive and wanted to become a Blue Hive. And I made it pretty well. I got my bees set up, sorted. I got my hive like as a 13 level hive. Towards the end of Beesmas, I only did 13 quests, and that was as far as I got. Yeah, so that's when I really got into the game, and that was really motivated to get farther. You know, the Beesmas was ended, so I had the plan in mind that I was going to quit Bee Swarm after Beesmas or take a long break because there wasn't much to do. Oh my god, boy was I wrong. That was just completely the opposite. I only started playing the game even more after Beesmas ended. For a course of time, I would play 8 hours a day, dude, grinding for this Tide Popper, and after long months of waiting, I finally, on the early hours of April 30th, I achieved the Tide Popper. And this is what motivated me to keep going for the next item, which was exactly 2 months later. I got the Petal Planter. At this time, by the way, like when I got Tide Popper, I had a 14 level hive, and then Petal Planter, I had a 16, 17 hive. So there was a lot of changes in my hive. I was in the whole summer. I was in the process of gifting my hive. I'll talk about what happened, and that's when I got my full gifted hive. About when the time I got Petal Planter, and it was a monumental time. And I was at my prime, grinding some trillions per day, some overnight. Like I have not macroed this morning, so this is pretty much all from overnight. Maybe I'm missing a trillion, but I don't have any invigorating right now, so that's probably why I didn't make that much. But apart from that, that's all I did, and really all I grinded. So I got that down. I nailed all the work, and I wanted to really progress. I wanted to become a pro, regarded. So I got into a bunch of puff servers. I was very annoying, and I was always begging for to be included, which kind of ruined my online reputation. But we're way past that anyways, so thank goodness. But in terms of that, I really moved on, and from there, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to stay focused on a point because there's so much to go over, and that's been a while, and I'm hyped for everything that's coming. So from that point on, I wanted to proceed and become a pro, like I said. So after I got Petal Planter, I started leveling up my bees. I associated myself with a bunch of different players. It's hard to recap because it's months of work, but more or less I was grinding, and then I started doing really bad. After I dissolved my group with players to this one guy by the name of Bob, he kind of ended our group chat, or we had with the Macroverse. And from then, I was doing terrible, and I always stuck to the same meta of like equal buoyants and tadpoles, and I was doing terrible, man. I was just so bad, and I was making like a quarter of the honey I was, and I was so depressed, and Bee Swarm was no longer my priority. But then finally, after about 2 months, I found a guy. The same dude, Bob. I talked to him, and he said he was taking a break from Bee Swarm, and this is the modern era and huge time of my Bee Swarm career. So yes, guys, that's where I gave my account to this guy by the name of Real General Bob. He became my full-time manager and took full control of my account. And bro, I was pleased. This guy was doing incredible. I'm not kidding. I have videos of me getting to third on the daily leaderboard, making 70 plus trillion honey in a single day. Doing honey day, I was making about 20 trillion per day, 20, maybe even 30 trillion per day. Everything was going amazing until he decided to disband our deal because it was time to go back to his account after about 2 or 3 weeks. He got me about 400 trillion honey, dude. Like, I'm gonna give him the credit because he did a lot. But then this is where it went down. He likely got bribed by somebody, and he completely screwed up my hive. My hive. I'm not gonna click off of my tab right now because that'll disband the video, and I hate for that to happen because I don't want to record it all over. I'll include all images of this video in the community post that I'm going to be making prior to releasing this video, and it was a disaster. It was horrible. I returned that day to find out my hive was completely gone. My gifted mythic eggs were gone. My gingerbread bears were gone. Every cent of honey and fruit I had was gone. My bees were completely ungifted, unmutated, just like rage bee and stuff. My hive was completely destroyed. My game was ruined, and that's it. I decided I'm fucking done. Too much stress. I can't sleep from this game. And then, from that point on, I decided the next day that this is only going to propel me further in getting back to my hive. And this is exactly what effect it has. This gave me the mega motivation to bring me back to Bee Swarm and keep on doing what I've been doing. And this is where I am right now. This all happened about just 2 or 3 weeks ago, not too long ago. And I'll show you the pictures. It was very vile. My hive was trashed, man. And this is where I am right now. That's unfortunately why I don't have many gifted bees anymore. My hive was fully gifted for several months, but it was grief, and I'm glad he did it because now I learned a lesson that I'm not going to give out sensitive information to other players. And you have to be very, 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 very careful online with other people when you interact because you can't, as far as you know, you can't trust anybody. No, you can't trust no one. That's just the way it works. They will eventually backstab you in something. But it's a valuable thing that I learned. Okay, anyways, moving on. So that is pretty much where I am at this point right now. I've been grinding with these two players. They're really cool. I'm also developing an alt account, which has been making the progress for the last couple months. And I've been grinding on it since July or so. And now I'm full-time macroing on it. And it is getting to a very, very good level. I'm almost at the stage where I can use it to accompany myself rather than being dependent on other players. It has about 6 fuzzy bees, 5 buoyant bees, 5 tadpoles. Actually, I'm just going to bring it into the game for the video. It's macroing right now, but I'm just going to deactivate the macro for a moment so I can show you guys my account. It is very, very advanced and improved. It's not like insanely leveled up, but it's like pretty decent. So here it is. I will show you. So here's the account right here. I just brought it into the game. And this is as far as it goes. So it's doing pretty well. I have Supreme Star Amulet with a very good pop star. And I'm saving up honey for another slot. And then to make all my bees tadpoles and fuzzies. Like maybe 30 of them are going to be tadpoles and distributed with fuzzies. So this is going to really benefit me in my main. So I don't have to be dependent on the players. Although these guys right here are very organized and very respectful players. And I appreciate their services. I think that the alt is going to give me a lot more flexibility, and I think that this is a great account, and it strongly benefits me in the future. Right now, I'm using it in a different place to macro, because I don't want to cause lag and stuff, but in the very soon, probably within a week, it's going to replace one of these players, and I'm very content with where my alt is right now, and soon enough, it's going to be at a very high level. So that's where I've gotten. Other side notes, I've been grinding towards the Planter of Plenty. Not very, very aggressive approach. I had 3 mythic Puffshrooms, or 4 in the last month, which was great. I was doing puffs for like 2 weeks, quite intensely, and I got some good progress. And I haven't done puffs recently because I've been using planters on my alt. I'm currently developing a third alt using the help of VMware. Oh shit, I missed out on a huge part. Yeah. So up and from like July to August to September, I wasn't really doing much anymore. I was only macroing on my alt. I gave up on my main because I was doing so bad. So then I decided this software old computer is not going to hold up much longer. And I did what any sensible person would do. I went shopping and I bought a $2,000 computer. Or not really the computer, but a whole setup solely so I can become a better V1 player. And most people say this is reflect and say it's a very stupid decision, but personally, this is like the only thing I use my computer for, other than occasional Minecraft grind with Charlie. So it's not. I mean, it's not about investment. It's quite a lot of money that I did not have to just take out of my pocket and just blow in a computer that much. But it. At least I get to improve myself on Beast Swarm now, and I got like a whole gaming setup just because I want to become a better Beast Swarm player. Like, it's not the fanciest of computers. It's pretty decent. It's very, very solid for Beast Swarm, but it's a laptop, so it gets hot at times. But that's what allows me now to travel and use multiple macros at all time on multiple computers, including my old computer. So that's great and all, and pretty happy about this. And yeah, that's pretty much that whole section and segment of Beast Swarm for me. Another note is that I'm no longer really engaging in puff shrooms. I am currently developing a third alt account, which is going to be a full-time puff alt. The one that I'm using right now, like I'm developing, the one you guys saw earlier, I'm using Nectar on him. And she's like my puff alt, or not my puff alt, like my tan and fuzzy alt. So it's gonna more benefit me. And then I'll make another puff alt in the future, probably within a week. It should have a plan for it too, which is going to be not bad. And we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, apart from this is pretty much the entire recap. I'm sure I missed out on some things, but I didn't want to make this video insanely long. I don't want to put any editing just because I want to get back into the groove of my original style content. I may do some Minecraft, but right now this is the center of attention for me, just globally as in video games. Beast Swarm is the goated game in my opinion at the moment, and this is what I will be doing. I will be doing guides, all sorts of stuff, and let me purchase this. Not bad. Oh damn, this pack is actually real good. Let's get it. Nice. I even bought the tickets when they were on discount. So those are the new packs. And Beastmas is right around the corner, so I will do some content on Beastmas. It's gonna be really cool. I hope to succeed and make some daily videos and help you guys out. I'm playing with fans. I'm planning on making a Beast One podcast featuring some good players. So yeah, I have a hopefully bright future in front of me regarding Beast Swarm as a whole and my YouTube channel. So I strongly encourage you, everybody, to get back. If you are a Beast Swarm player, get back into the game now and prepare before Beastmas. There was an update literally this morning that included these new packs. So grind while you still have time to prepare for Beastmas, because it's very, very soon. It should be not too far away. I mean, it's going to be any day before Christmas now. It could appear next week, you know. You have to be ready. I myself am going to state that I'm not ready whatsoever. I mean, I'm ready on honey. I'm planning to get a full level 20 hive before. That's my current plan. I'm making a solid 20 trillion per day, about estimate, with max nectars if everything goes well, which has been doing okay. God forbid my macro doesn't break overnight and stuff. So yeah, that's my plan right now. Just in the next, maybe in 20 days, I should have a full level 20 hive. So we'll see how it goes. But I will definitely be updating you guys, and there will be more content coming soon. Hopefully daily. If I can whip out those videos every day, that would be awesome, dude. And we'll see how it goes. So I thank you, everyone, for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. I strongly appreciate the support, and it's very encouraging and motivates me to keep on going, but I will go regardless. So if you guys want to stick with me throughout my future and journey of Beast Swarm, go right ahead. Be my guest, please. I need some moral support. Nah, I'm alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And peace out.